That's where the K comes from, and then you combine that with Hollywood, and then you get Collywood.
यो फ्याक्ट चाहिँ मलाई थाहा छैन मलाई कलिउड भनेर चाहिँ थाहा थियो हैन सम पिपल माइट टेक दिस इन द रङ वे हैन मैले चाहिँ अब हलिउड बलिउड कलिउड भनेर लाइक हुन्छ नि त्यही नाममा Hey guys, namaste and welcome back. आज हामी हेर्न जाँदैछौँ 10 surprising facts about Nepal. अब फर्स्ट कुरा त मलाई एकदम खुसी लाग्छ जब मैले यस्तो भिडियोहरु देख्छु नेपालको बारेमा स्पेशली फ्रम फरेनर्स क्या सेकेन्डली के हामीलाई यो 10 वटा फ्याक्ट्सहरुमा हामीलाई कतिवटा फ्याक्ट्स थाहा होला तपाईहरुलाई कति थाहा छ यो फ्याक्ट्सहरु के हामी सच्चा नेपाली हो कि हैन हामी obviously देशद्रोही त हैन First of all, big shout out to FTD Facts and let's get this party started.
Okay, so starting off, the capital of Nepal, Kathmandu, was once a lake.
Wow. मलाई थाहा थिएन यो चाहिँ थाहा थिएन नोप I can imagine हैन मैले इमेजिन गर्न सक्छु किनकि अहिले यसरी हेर्दाखेरि पनि यो काठमाडौँ सिटीको यो पिक्चर हो नि त तर के भयो त्यो लेकलाई त्यो चाहिँ थाहा छैन
Now Nepalese mythology says that Manjushri flew to Kathmandu and seeing the huge lake he actually cut the Chobhama's crest in half with his sword and it drained the waters in order to allow civilization to develop in the fertile valley.
Scientific facts के हो हेरौँ न
But outside of mythology there is scientific evidence that supports this but in a scientific way. Scientists say that there is ample geological evidence to show that Kathmandu Valley was once a lake, but in contrast to mythology, geologists think that the lake was drained over a period of time, not just all at once. Over a period of 15,000 years to be exact.
15,000 years.
Now see this, the flag of Nepal, like this is the only flag in the world of its kind, right?
Yep.
So it's the only flag that's not a rectangle or square. It's actually made up of just two triangles.
This is some of the most unique flag, as I've said before. The most unique flag in the world. There is Chandrama, there is Surya. What else do you need in a flag?
Nepal is also the oldest country in South Asia. It was founded in 1768 and Nepal doesn't have any Independence Day or anything because it's never actually been conquered.
Yep. The
original founding date of Nepal was September 25th, 1768.
Ooh.
But fast forward to 1923, Britain actually declared Nepal's independence. This is because the country was ruled by the Rana family, which supported the British Prime Minister. Very interesting that the British would do that. Now I want to look into the religion of Nepal. Hinduism is actually the most prominent religion in the land of Buddha. Although the Nepali village named Lumbini is the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama and the Buddhist foundation.
There you go! Buddha was born in Nepal. Okay, the fact book. Right here in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. Hindu 81.3%, Buddhist 9% matra, Kiran 3.1%, Christian 1.4%. Okay.
Another fact about Nepal is that it has a population of over 28.8 million people.
I think earlier the 29 ki 30 19 29 million.
And its population is equivalent to 0.37% of the total world population. Nepal ranks number 49 in the list of countries by population, and the total land area is 143,350 square kilometers.
We don't care.
Let me tell you. We don't care.
Nepal ranks number 49 in the list of countries. 49 भनेपछि not bad. किनकि हाम्रो country अब सानै टाइपको country छ नि त 67 रहेछ भनेपछि अब UK र नेपालमा त्यति UK अलिकति मात्र ठुलो हो हैन
Which works out to be 55,348 square miles. And finally, the population density of Nepal is 200 people per square kilometers. That is 517 people per square mile. Now this next fact involves their military. The Nepalese Armed Forces ranks 120th and it consists of the Nepalese Army, the Nepalese Air Force, and the Nepalese Armed Police Force. Nepal isn't split up into typical Army, Air Force, and Navy divisions. Rather, their land service army makes up the majority of their military, and then the smaller Army Air Services supports the land forces. So that's how it kind of works there. Another interesting fact about Nepal is that the cinema is pretty new in the country.
Okay, here's an interesting topic.
With the first Nepalese movie being released in the year 1964.
1964. तर हेर न क्वालिटी एकदमै पुरानो टाइपको छ हैन तर मैले फर्स्ट टाइम होला यो देखेको क्या फर्स्ट टाइम 1967 को एउटा इमेज हुन्छ नि मुभीको इमेज फर्स्ट टाइम देखेको मैले पुरानो मुभीहरु देखेको छु हैन साइडबाट त हल्का मेरो ड्याड जस्तो देखिनुहुन्छ
First Nepalese movie being released in the year 1964.
64 is
The language of the films are Nepali, Mathili, as well as Bhojpuri.
SOLTI Bhojpuri ne
The terms Nollywood and Collywood are also used for the film industry. Nollywood, of course, is Nepal and Hollywood mixed together. And then since Kathmandu is the home of Nepali cinema, that's where the K comes from, and then you combine that with Hollywood, and then you get Collywood.
Wow. Wow! Wow! यो फ्याक्ट चाहिँ मलाई थाहा छैन मलाई कलिउड भनेर थाहा थियो हैन सम पीपल माइट टेक दिस इन द रङ वे हैन मैले चाहिँ अब हलिउड बलिउड कलिउड भनेर लाइक हुन्छ नि त्यही नाममा I mean if you agree with me हैन यो कसम don't blame me हैन मैले यतिकै जज गराए हैन मैले चाहिँ त्यही अनुसार क्या हलिउड भएपछि बलिउड भयो हैन बली चाहिँ किन बम्बे मेबी बम्बेबाट फिल्म सुरु भएर होला हैन काठमाडौँमा के अनि नाइजेरियामा नलिउड होला सो आई डोन्ट नो म्यान लाइक कसो थाहा हुन्छ हैन ह्याट चाहिँ किन हलिउड चाहिँ किन हैन हलिउड चाहिँ के भएको लाइक हलिउड मेबी वेयर did Hollywood name come from? Coined by H.J. Whitley, the father of Hollywood.
When it comes to Nepal's national debt, it is a total of $5.8 billion according to the latest numbers.
Oh, shit.
And that makes the debt per citizen $199. Now, Nepal is one of the few countries in the world that has enough room to borrow more money to finance development works as well as achieve higher economic growth rates. The problem, however, currently facing the country is not a shortage of financial resources. The country deals with other issues, which I'll probably save for another episode.
Oh, come on.
Only two more facts left. Like, we've all heard of Mount Everest, right? That's the highest mountain on Earth above sea level, and the mountain is located in the Himalayas. Mount Everest is located in Nepal as well as also located in China, and it has an elevation of 8,848 meters or 29,029 feet. With its impressive size, it's also prone to natural disasters, making it one of the hardest mountains to climb, although it has been done before. Back in April of 2014, there was an avalanche that ended the climbing season for that year. 1 year later, there was another earthquake, and that triggered a massive avalanche over the base camp.
त्यो त हो यार सबभन्दा ठुलो डिजास्टर अर्थक्वेक आएको बेला चाहिँ के तिमीले सुनेको थियो होला नि त हैन स्याड क्या
तर अहिले हाइट चेन्ज भएको छ नि थाहा छ तिमीलाई
बढाएछ नि त हैन हाइट हेरौँ त 8,848 a little higher.
There were a lot of fears that this would push away climbers and tourists, and the government, they actually waived climbing fees and announced improved climbing management in hopes to reassure visitors and say, okay, well, you know, still climb Mount Everest, don't leave. But yeah, that's just one thing you got to worry about when you go to Mount Everest. And that's probably one reason why I haven't visited Mount Everest yet.
नेपालकै मान्छे क्लाइम्ब गरेको र बाहिरको मान्छे क्लाइम्ब गरेको अलिकति डिफरेन्स हुन्छ कि स्पेशली अब हुन्छ नि माउन्टेन नजिक बस्ने मान्छेहरू बेटर हुन्छ उनीहरूले बेटर सर्भाइभ गर्न सक्छ क्या त्यस्तो सिचुएसनमा के होला र यो फाइनल फ्याक्ट तपाईहरुले गेस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ मैले त सक्दिन किनकि मैले हेरेन छैन
Look at the Gurkhas.
गोर्खा त आउनै पर्छ के
So these are the soldiers distinguishing themselves by being fierce fighters and serving in special units of the armed forces of the United Kingdom as well as India.
यहाँ भएको ब्रदरहरु के सबैजना खुसी होला के यो भिडियो देखेर ओ माय गॉड दैट्स मी ओ माय गॉड म ओइ तँलाई हेर्न क्या देखाए क्या कस्तो हाँस्ने देखाए ओइ तेरो थोपडा हेर्न
But they originate from Nepal. Now after meeting twice with the British East Indian Company, unleashing the Anglo-Gurkha War from 1814 to 1816.
Wow, यो सबभन्दा brave thing क्या
And then the Gurkha Rebellion and defeating the Makwanpur in 1816. The British were really impressed with their skills. So they
impressed हुनु परिहाल्यो नि त नत्र सोल्टीहरुले ओ सेट भन्दै भाग्नु पर्छ नि त हैन
बाइ बाइ
बाइ बाइ बाइ इम्प्रेस हुनु पर्यो नि त गोर्खालदेखि हात मिलाउनु परिहाल्यो हैन सकेन अरु सबै कन्ट्रीलाई सक्यो नेपाललाई सकेन
हैन त्यति बेला कोरोना लाएर हिँड्छ के नभए हात नि मिलाउन मिल्ने थिएन
They were recruited with the permission of the Prime Minister at that time, and they served as mercenaries that were organized in regiments within the army of the British East India Company. The Gurkhas are also known for their weapon, the kurkuri. It's this unique looking short sword, and this was used in the Anglo-Nepalese War as well as the First and Second World Wars.
अब यो खुकुरी देख्दाखेरि हैन कुन चाहिँ नेपालीको घरमा चाहिँ खुकुरी छैन क्या लाइक रियल अब यस्तो हुन्छ नि त सजाउने खुकुरी पनि हुन्छ
जुन भयो नि भयो के नेपाललाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गरेपछि अब
नारायण सोल्टीको चाहिँ त्यो सजाउनेवाला रहेछ है घरमा त्यही भएर
These guys are absolutely no joke when it comes to wars. You do not want to mess with the Gurkhas.
Don't mess with the Gurkhas. Otherwise you'll have to say bye bye. मसँग एउटा क्वेसन छ तपाईहरुको लागि तपाईहरुले यो फ्याक्टहरु मध्ये कुन चाहिँ फ्याक्ट चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई थाहा थिएन कमेन्टमा लेखिदिनु होला आई थिंक मलाई चाहिँ त्यो कलिउड वाला थाहा भयो धेरै कुरा थाहा भयो तर तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ कुन चाहिँ फ्याक्ट चाहिँ थाहा थिएन लेट मी नो इन द कमेन्ट्स बिलो अनि यो भिडियोमा लाइक ठोक्न नबिर्सनु होला थ्यांक यू सो मच अहिलेको लागि सी यू लेटर आडियोस टाटा बाइ
Started fun, nothing, now we poppin'. Shit just changed up, cause I'm bossin'. Changed my situation, I feel awesome. I just popped a perky, I feel awesome.